Hi guys, I want to talk about today how narcissists deceive you into thinking that you're not good enough. You know, so once you start dating a narcissist, for example, it could be a friend, doesn't necessarily have to be a relationship. It could be a friendship, or you're acquainted with them, or they're your work colleague. You know, one thing about narcissists is that they know all your good qualities because that's what attracted them in the first place. Because narcissists don't go for bad people, or they don't go for people they think are not good enough. They always go for people that they think is way above them, like is a lot better than them. Then when you are with them, they'll start making you to question your adequacy, like how adequate you are. Like for example, they'll want you to feel like you're not good enough in different aspects of your life. It could be your decision onto how you dress. It could be your cooking. It could be your, anything. They just make you, they like it when you're questioning your sanity. Like for example, like they like it when you're questioning yourself, like, because they don't like it when you have that confidence in you. So once you have that sense of confidence, the narcissist doesn't like that. They like it when you depend on them for advice, like you solicit their advice, like, okay, I want to buy this clothes, which one is better? Because usually what a narcissist does is that if you don't do things the way they like it, they make sure like they give you a lot of problems, because they like people that are very codependent, that they are peace-loving people. So, for example, when the narcissist is hanging around you, for example, yeah, and then you don't do something right, they'll show you that rage immediately. So, and then you want to keep the peace, so you'll be making amends quickly, you'll be asking them. Then sometimes, because you're tired of that, that state of when they are always criticizing you, you're tired of criticism, you're tired of attack, you're tired of constant complaining from narcissists, yeah? Then before you make any decision, then because you're trying to avoid that, you always want to ask them first and say, oh, what do you think about this? Even if you know the right thing to do. That's the sick thing about narcissism, is that even if you know, like, okay, this is the right decision to make, because the narcissist would deal with you if you make a decision without their awareness. They don't care if it's a good decision. You could make the best decision in the world, but as long as you did not solicit their comments on that before you make that decision, they don't care if it's a good decision. They'll sabotage everything. So a narcissist is basically in your life to just sabotage your plan and destroy your confidence, so that you will be 100% dependent on them. They like it when you don't have that lack of self-confidence, when you have a very, very poor, low self-esteem. They like it when you depend on them for validation, and then they treat you as bad as they can, as worst as ever. So that's how narcissists are. So, and one thing you need to know about being with a narcissist, they're more of like a liability to you, because you'll find out that before the narcissist came into your life, yeah, you were stable, you had everything under your control, your finances were in check, your work, you were happy with your job, you are happy with your life basically. But the narcissists don't like that. They don't like people that are happy with their life. So when they come into your life, they'll try sowing that seed in your mind, where you start questioning if you're really, really doing well as you think. So the narcissists want to play in your mind like, okay, maybe you need a higher paying job, whereas you could be perfectly fine with the job you already have. And then they'll start complaining, start grumbling, because they know that you, being an empath and a codependent person, you always taking care of other people's needs before you put your own needs first. So what the narcissists do is that by the time they are giving you constant complaining and there's no peace in your home, or there's no peace in that relationship, then you start like making the amend that the narcissist wants. So the narcissist is basically trying to use you, trying to live a certain kind of life, but they want that life through you. So that's why they're pushing you to do those things. Most of the time, the narcissists, they can't even cook. They don't even have any skill sets like to survive in the modern day world. But what they do basically is that they are manipulation and control, you know. So what they really want to do is tear your confidence down, make sure you have extreme low self-esteem, and make sure you are 100 dependent on them. Once a narcissist have achieved these three things, yeah, that's jackpot to the narcissist, you know, because all they want is that your control. Like you're just an empty shell. You're just like this vessel that the narcissist can tell and do whatever the narcissists want, do their bidding, do whatever they want, always seeking their validation. Whereas they treat you like you're not even a human being, or you're less than a human being, you know. So basically what I'm trying to say is that narcissists, they only come into your life just to destroy and sabotage. A narcissist does not have your interest at heart in any way whatsoever. You could be making progress, you could be happy, you could be very happy with your life. The narcissist will always want you to think you're not good enough. They will always want to tear you down. And the more good news they hear about you, the more they wish they can destroy. The more they want to destroy. They don't want to see you happy. They don't want to see you like fulfilled. They don't want to see you stable. They don't want to see you happy with your life. They want you to have that sense of inner shame and pain that they suffer on a day-to-day basis. You know, because the narcissist in their mind is like a big hole that is never satisfied. You know, so they are never content with anything good. They are never happy. So they are the kind of people that you could be having such a lovely, beautiful day, but a narcissist would say something that would just ruin. Maybe your day has been 100% perfect. The narcissist would just make a comment that would drop you down to the lowest level. They like it when they do things like that, you know. So I just want you to know that a narcissist is a liability to you, and you don't need a narcissist. A normal relationship doesn't make you feel that way. A normal relationship, even if you have less, it feels like more. A normal relationship, when you have when you guys are together, you guys uplift each other, you know. So that is what you need. You need people that will lift you up, not the ones that will tear you down. So I hope this video is helpful. Like, share, subscribe. I hope you can relate with things I've said. If you've ever been in a narcissistic relationship, I want you to just know that that's what they do. So never for once judge yourself. Never for once think that, oh, what they say is true. Because everything the narcissist told you about yourself, they are absolutely not true. So do not believe a word from the narcissist. Even when they try to tell you, I'm giving you fair assessment, it's all lie. They will never want you to know your worth and your self-value. Because they know if you know your worth and your self-value, you wouldn't even be with a narcissist, you know. So I hope this video is helpful. Like, share, subscribe. You know, I just got a new mic, so the sound quality of the videos could be a lot better. So I'm actually testing it today. So that's why I'm making this video, just to check my mic and at the same time pass this information out there. Alright, thank you. Have a blessed week. Bye.